Test, test. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Welcome, ladies and germs. I'm the MC for tonight. Mental case. I just flew in from Chicago, and my arms are killing me. You guys heard the one about the nurse named Appendix? All the doctors wanted to take her out. How about the blind prostitute? You gotta hand it to her. I shoot an arrow in the air. Where it lands, I do not care. I get my arrows wholesale. Tough crowd, tough crowd. I got Martha, that's my daughter. I got some pearls of wisdom for you here. Thank you. Pearls of wisdom I've got. 3 types of people in the world, Martha. You got the cool people, you got the geeks, and the hot Asian chicks. A little story for you. This is a Guinness Book of Records story. There were these 3 little guys, right? They wanted to get into the Guinness Book of Records. But, you know, it's always the fastest, the tallest, the biggest. So these guys were going to get in for the smallest. There were 3 little dudes, you know? One was going to get in for the smallest hands. One was getting in for the smallest feet. And the third was going to get in for the smallest weenie. So they got the Guinness Book of Records guys together. And the first one went in, right? A few minutes later, he comes all out excited. The smallest hands in the world, Guinness Book of Records, you know? He's pretty tough. The second guy goes in, a few minutes later, he pops out. Smallest feet in the world, Guinness Book of Records. Then the third guy goes in, the little weenie. He's in there 10, 15, 20 minutes, man. All of a sudden he comes out, and he's upset. He's ripping mad. He's got this paper in his hand. And his buddies go, what's the matter? He looks at the paper and goes, who the hell's Derek Shanahan? Sorry, Derek. Martha's been telling stories. Okay, a few announcements. All jokes aside. You see my son here, Dave, he's doing the videotaping. He's going to school for that, so he's available. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, social events and advertising. If you say you saw him here, he'll give you a rate. Also, I'm sorry, I couldn't afford an open bar. I apologize, but if anyone needs a drink, I'll buy them. Not money. All joking aside here, though, me and my wife, Judy, want to welcome Derek. Derek. Into the family.
The guy with the little weenie.
He's like the cinnamon of the And just a few stories on with Martha. Martha's, I love my daughter and I'm so proud of her. She's an amazing woman. When she was first born, she was always an ugly baby, you know? She had a scrunched up little face, you know? It only lasted for a couple weeks and then it went away and she turned into a beautiful baby. And she's been getting more beautiful every day since. And Martha, my best times I remember when my wife started working nights, so I used to take care of the kids. And after dinner, all the boys would take off, and me and Martha would sit at the table, and we would just joke and talk and have fun. And those are my favorite memories of my daughter. And then I remember I got a defining moment with my daughter. She turned 21, and we were out at a bar. The first time we were at a bar together. And I thought I'd tell her about ordering drinks, you know? We were sitting at the bar and I said, you know, you can order beer, or wine, or mixed drinks. And at that time the bartender came by and says, "Hi, Martha." So I didn't need to finish that conversation, but when I was talking with her though, we were just talking small talk, and I remember looking at her that day. It was when I noticed she was turning from a girl into a woman. And she's turned into a beautiful woman. I couldn't love her more or be more proud of her. And I remember when she was 18, she said she was leaving home, you know. I always knew from when she was little she was gonna take off early. And I said, "You leave, you're on your own, babe." And she's been on her own, supporting herself, putting herself through school. She's been to, just this year, to Mexico, Caribbean, Italy, and she's really blossomed to a real woman. And like I say, I love her so much and I'm so proud of her.